Okay, folks. Get this. You guys have sent in some absolutely wild articles about a football fan.
Wild's an understatement.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about dedication. This is next level.
Andrew Smith from San Diego
San Diego.
somehow crammed 4 live football matches
Into
just 48 hours
48 hours.
across the UK.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
This is a whirlwind tour.
So you're talking 500 miles,
Miles.
a 10.5-hour flight,
Just to start,
and then boom,
this football marathon begins.
4 stadiums,
Yeah.
3 different leagues,
Leagues.
over 6 hours of game time.
The man is.
Okay, so let's break this down.
Yeah, let's.
He kicks things off Friday night
Friday night.
at Loftus Road,
Uh-huh.
home of Queen's Park Rangers,
QPR.
for their match against Derby County.
All right.
Saturday takes him to Plough Lane
Okay.
for AFC Wimbledon versus Salford City.
Got it.
Saturday evening, he's at Selhurst Park
Selhurst.
to see Crystal Palace take on Everton.
Busy guy.
And to top it all off, Sunday sees him at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
for Tottenham versus Manchester United.
That's a lot.
It's an insane itinerary.
Yeah, it is.
I'm tired just thinking about it.
It's amazing, though. It's more than just the physical feat.
Right.
It really makes you think.
Yeah, what fuels this kind of passion?
What makes someone go to such lengths?
Why? The articles we got really dive into Andrew's motivation.
Interesting.
He sees English football as more than just a sport.
Okay.
It's a cultural pilgrimage.
A pilgrimage. Wow.
I mean, he even compares it to visiting a historical landmark.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
And to show his dedication even more,
oh, there's more.
Andrew actually co-founded
He co-founded.
the San Diego Spurs Official Supporters Club.
Wow. So he's bringing that English football pub culture
Yeah.
all the way back to California.
It's amazing.
Let's commit.
It really shows you the sense of community and belonging that football offers.
Right. It's not just about the game.
It's so much more.
It's a whole culture.
Yeah, and each match gives you a look into a different part of English football culture.
Absolutely. Let's take that QPR game, for example.
Right.
A 4-0 victory for QPR.
Dominant.
You can practically hear the crowd roar
Not bad.
and then get this. The fans were chanting "sacked" in the morning
No way.
at the Derby manager.
I got chills just reading that.
Right.
It's so raw,
Raw emotion.
the pressure those managers are under.
Especially in those big moments.
Oh, yeah. The fans are so invested.
High stakes.
And then you've got the AFC Wimbledon match.
Right.
A world away from those big stadiums and all the media.
Total opposite.
The heart and soul of football,
Grassroots.
the community coming together.
Yeah, much more intimate.
Almost family, like
That's like stepping back in time,
a glimpse into where it all started.
where the passion is just as strong.
Yeah, without all the fancy stuff.
It makes you appreciate that football thrives at all these different levels.
And then there's Crystal Palace versus Everton.
Okay.
Andrew is surrounded by fans from everywhere. Really? Turkey,
Wow.
Germany,
Okay.
Netherlands,
Uh-huh.
even other Americans.
It shows you the global reach of the Premier League.
It really does.
The sport breaks down borders.
And finally,
The grand finale.
Tottenham versus Manchester United.
Big one.
A tough 1-0 victory for Spurs.
But there was more to it than just the score.
Yeah, there was this fan protest before the match
Really?
aimed at the club's ownership.
That adds a whole other layer.
It shows that being a fan,
Yeah.
it's not just about blindly following.
Right.
It's about holding them accountable
Speaking up.
and helping shape the club's future.
It's about having a voice.
And all of this leads to Andrew's amazing observation.
Oh, yeah.
He says, of all the least important things, football is the most important.
That's deep.
It sounds contradictory,
It does.
but it speaks volumes about what this sport means to people.
It really does.
On the surface,
Yeah.
it's just a game.
But underneath,
It's this huge thing.
it's about passion,
Identity.
history,
Identity.
and it's often the small moments
Yeah.
that stick with you the most.
Like what?
Like hugging a stranger after a Wimbledon goal,
Oh, wow.
or meeting those fans who chose football over Valentine's Day.
Those connections.
The memories.
So powerful.
It's about the shared joy,
And disappointment.
the camaraderie.
This deep dive shows us the human side of football.
Exactly what we learned from Andrew's crazy trip.
Yeah.
It's more than just scores and standing.
It's about the power of sports.
Uh-huh.
What people will do for something they love.
And English football.
Such a unique thing.
It really is.
So as we wrap up, we're left with this question.
Okay.
What are you so passionate about
Mm,
that you would travel 5,500 miles for?
good question.
And what experience have you shared?
With total strangers, that
Yeah.
really left a mark on you.
Why did it stick with you?
Something to think about.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey into English football fandom.